First thing. And he said, I watched him drink until I was satisfied. Wow, look at this. But said, I gave the laban, I gave it to the Prophet ﷺ, and I watched him drink as much until I was satisfied. Why? Of his love to the Prophet ﷺ. Not that you're waiting. No. I want him to drink as much as possible until not only until I was satisfied that he drank. They go into the Ghar, into the cave. And the kuffar after them, Quraysh, and the fear of Quraysh, the 50 tribes, everyone is sending people after them, armies, weapons, all these things. When Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam are walking until they go to Al-Ghar. Al-Ghar is not Ghar Hira. Those people sometimes they go, this is close to Al-Ghar Hira, but not Ghar Hira. And if you go to Al-Ghar now, and you sit in Al-Ghar, where the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and Abu Bakr sat, you could see the feet of people coming towards you. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, he said, when he saw it, he said, I could see the mushrikeen coming. He started crying. Baka Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. He said, the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, why are you crying, Abu Bakr? He said, if Abu Bakr dies, then Abu Bakr dies. But if Rasulullah dies, this is the problem. And then the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told him, Ya Abu Bakr, ما ظنك باثنين الله ثالثهما. Two people, but they're not alone. Allah is with them. Abu Bakr says in some narration, it says he went into this cave and it was filled with holes. Caves in the desert, holes. He said, I was afraid that there may be things, snakes, whatever it is in them. I took some of my clothes and I covered every hole. Covered every hole until there was one last one at the bottom. I put my feet in there. One of his foot put it right in there. And the Prophet ﷺ entered, and we were all tired, walking in the desert. Very tired. Tiredness overtook us. What do we do? And Nabi ﷺ, I said, Ya Rasulullah, put your head on my thigh and take a nap. I will watch. Meanwhile, what? His foot is filling one hole in the bottom. And the narration says that there was a snake in this hole. The feet of Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu wa Allah, Abu Bakr is not even moving one bit until the poison came into his blood and he started sweating. Poison. And one of the sweat, they went on the face of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam woke up and said, what is with you, Abu Bakr? He said, Ya Rasulullah, this. And the narration says the Prophet ﷺ put one of his honorable saliva and said, Bismillah, and he put it on the foot of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, and Abu Bakr said it was like nothing ever happened to it. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا كما أمر وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له إرغاما لمن جحد به وكفر وأشهد أن سيدنا مولانا محمدا صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم خاتم الأنبياء المعتبر. صل اللهم وسلم وبارك على هذا النبي وعلى آله أهل الوقت والنظر والعلم والأثر وعلى من بآثارهم وكفى واتقوا. After the Prophet ﷺ left this dimension, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu became the Khalifa, first Khalifa. His khutbah, when he was talking in the khutbah, delivering the khutbah, most of the time, what we say here, now we say Al-Quran, and we say the Prophet ﷺ said Al-Bukhari, Al-Muslim, and this. But Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, when he used to stand and talk in the khutbah, he used to say Al-Quran, Allah said so, and I and Rasulullah were doing this. I went with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I came back with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I did this with Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And he keeps saying, I said this with Rasulullah, I did this with Rasulullah, until he falls in crying. And the mothers of the believers, Al-Mu'minin, they hear him crying, they all cry. The believers who are sitting, they all cry. And Medina is filled with crying when the Prophet ﷺ is mentioned on the tongue of Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala. Movement, this spiritual movement, this massive, overwhelming environment that elevates people from the bottom of the levels to the highest of the levels. The meanings that the Sahaba Kiram realized the blessings that they have accepted, and the struggle that they're willing to go through, that they sacrificed everything. For what? يَبْتَغُونَ فَضْلًا مِنَ اللَّهِ وَرِضْوَانَهُ. Not to become leaders, not to become chiefs, not to become president, not to become wealthy, not to become poor. The point was يَبْتَغُونَ فَضْلًا مِنَ اللَّهِ وَرِضْوَانَهُ. And therefore Allah defeated them. And therefore Allah gave them this maqam. And therefore if it's for us to be successful, it is only if you learn their ways that they took from the Prophet and you follow these ways. To try to see what kind of meaning they understood about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Who was Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to them? How did they deal with him when they were talking about him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? When in his presence sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, how much was their heart attached to him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Al-Eid, dear brothers and sisters, is not for you for when Ramadan comes and yes, but Al-Eid is for he who realizes these meanings. He who or she who realizes the meanings of loving Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, of the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of understanding these meanings. These people have Eid. Therefore the Awliya of Allah every day present Eid. Because every day they are Al-Eid ليس لمن لبس الجديد. Eid is not for he who wears new things. Al-Eid لمن طاعته تزيد. And for the one whose obedience is increased. This is who the Eid is. I ask Allah for me and you to do us this tawfiq to understand some of these meanings, to realize these sacrifices, and to realize the meanings that the Sahaba al-Kiram about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad kama sallaita ala Sayyidina Ibrahim wa ala ali Sayyidina Ibrahim. Barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma ansur al-Islam wal Muslimin. أعلي يا مولانا كلمة الحق والدين. اللهم من أراد بالإسلام والمسلمين خيرا فوفقه إليه، من أراد بهم غير ذلك فاجعل دائرة السوء عليه. اللهم رد دينك ردا جميلا. آتي أنفسنا تقواها وزكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها مولاها. اشف اللهم مرضانا وعاف مبتلانا وفك أسرانا وارحم موتانا. اغفر اللهم لنا ولآبائنا ولمشايخنا لمن له حق علينا، لمن على الخير أعاننا، ولمن عن الشر أبعدنا، ولمن أوصانا بالدعاء، ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات أحياء منهم والأموات، إنك يا ربنا سميع قريب مجيب للدعوات. وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وآله. أقيم الصلاة. الله أكبر. الله